Hello everybody, and welcome to another video here at Switch Social Media. Thank you all for watching and thank you for your support here at our Switch Social Media. So for this series of videos, we're going to be teaching you some of the few cool shortcuts that you got to use for your Mac. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get started on how you can use this shortcut in your day-to-day use. Welcome to the continuation for the shortcuts that you can use for the keyboard. In the previous video, I explained about the basic shortcuts where you just need to hold down the command key followed by letters of the alphabet to do things like copy, paste, cut, and even quit application. Okay? Those are simple. Let's go to something more intermediate. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring up my notes again. I'm going to push this all down and let's talk about advanced keys. Now, the command key is useful. But if you notice while going through the menu, you'll see some interesting symbols over here. So what's this arrow symbol? What's this one line that's splitted with one on the top, one on the bottom? Okay? So there's a lot of very curious symbols that you see over here. What are they? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be bringing up my virtual keyboard. And I'm going to be showing you. If you see this big arrow pointed upwards, this is called the Shift key. So if a shortcut shows you an arrow pointed upwards, it means you need to hold down the Shift key. An example would be redo, Shift Command Z. Okay? Or you want to attach file, Shift Command A. Or I want to create a new folder, Shift Command N, which I'm going to do right now to demonstrate. Shift Command N. I create a new folder. Okay? It's quite cool. Okay? So Shift, as a reminder, is the key next to the letter Z that points with an arrow upwards. That's Shift. Okay? Now, the next key is alternate or option. That's why there's two lines here. Think about it that you can choose between the one on the top or the one on the bottom. So if you see this symbol with a line pointed up and down, in any of the menus that has that, it means that you can have different options. So you can see here, new smart folder, Command, Option, N. So if I do that, Command, Option, N, okay, it brings up an option that I can actually use it to save. So I'm going to save it to the desktop. I'm going to save this. I call this new smart folder. And put it to the desktop as well. Save. Okay? Cool, right? New smart folder, a search. That is under Command, Option, N. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, the Option key, the key next to the Command key, but just below the letter Z and before the Control key. This is the Option key. All right? Cool. Now, the final key. The final key is the Control key. The Control key looks like a small little line pointed upwards. Otherwise known as, if I'm not mistaken, I went to Google to find this out, it's called a caret. How you want to pronounce it? Please put the notes in the comments here. But the caret symbol means that you have to hold down the Control key. The good news is it's not that often you use the key. You can see here, show bookmarks and sidebar is Control, Command 1, Control, Command 2, etc., etc. So Control, Command F is enter full screen. So Control, Command F. Safari is in full screen. Okay, very cool. Want to exit? Control, Command F, exit full screen. So again, ladies and gentlemen, the Control key is the one that looks like a caret, a line that's like an arrow, but it's not really an arrow, next to the Option key and next to the FN key. This is the Control key. So now you know Shift, you now know Control, you now know Option. You can use all three of this. It's the shortcut for whatever shortcuts you want to use in your Mac. So I hope you have learned something new. Thank you all for watching. And if you want to continue, stay tuned to the third part of shortcuts for more shortcuts that's very cool.